forget to smash that like button. Subscribe. We need some subbies. Come on, you can do it. Late night. Woo, good vibes.
Welcome. All right, everybody. Now we can say hello. Start the big show here. Get the big microphone in here. Turn the bubbles off.
Is the Facebook, YouTube going?
Yeah.
Cool.
When I'm really sure about it, you don't need to be, okay? It's just, luckily we have no agenda tonight and everything is good. Well, that's not true. We have an agenda, but it's to spend the evening with the Instagram audience, which is already happening. As far as everything else, we'll bring everybody in to the studio, and Mrs. Ryan will tell you how she's doing today.
I mean, same as mentally fine, physically.
Yeah, I know you are. And the Instagram audience over here is very, very happy to see you. Hi, everybody. I'm trying to wave at everybody that I missed before. I'm scrolling back. Guards Rat is here. D. Dill is here. Jay Lems is here. High Octane Classics is here. ND98 is here. Oh, that's, what's his name with the cookies and the Miata. AJ Aspag. I said that wrong. 8J's Pag. I said Aspag. I didn't intentionally say Aspag. All right, well, welcome back to the Late Night Playset. My name is Jay Ryan. This woman to my right is my wife. Her name is Nicole Ryan. It's Thursday, March 18th, 2021, and I didn't do dick for St. Patrick's Day. How about you?
Not a thing.
I posted my picture from visiting Patty's Pub way back in the day from the... It's Always Sunny?
I saw that. I love seeing that.
Me too. I thought it was funny. Hi, Aunt Anstead. Aunt Anstead's here. I thought it was fun because Magnus posted the outside, because the exterior location is not very far from where he is in his loft. So I thought that was kind of cool. Hi, everybody over here. Jamie Tate's here. Said hi to Aunt. Hi, waving at Jamie Tate. Waving at Tahoe Blue Flame. That's right. That's what I do. I wave. And Aunt Anstead give us a big old kiss. Aunt Anstead, by the way, you're having a fantastic week, buddy. You're finally able to tell people some of the stuff you've got going on. Congratulations on Radford Motors. That's a big old deal, buddy. Big old deal. If anybody else isn't paying attention, you should go follow Radford Motors. It was just released today. Him, Jensen Button, and a third-party designer who we know, but I don't know if you will. Anyway, they all finally, it's all public now. There was a lot of stuff he was working on, building cars. We're bringing back a brand. It's all happening.
That's amazing.
And people know about it. Exciting stuff. So check that out. Sabby Film. Hi, Sabby Film. Furious somebody. Furious F3NG. What's good, Furious F3NG? You're good, buddy. He's doing this. Hi. That's good stuff. Show-wise, we don't have an agenda. It's just to spend the evening with the Instagram audience, and also to premiere the La Tortuga video that David and I finally drove Auto Kennel's La Tortuga. He'd been wanting to for, well, you'll have to see the video, a long, long time. But we finally got to do it. And there's been tremendous, I shouldn't say that, it sounds like there's been tremendous response, such a critical acclaim. People are liking the 356 video from last week.
Oh, good. Oh, good. It was fun.
Yeah, it is.
Now everyone can see what you're dealing with in my disaster.
No, I'm just watching you because you said something about you don't want you're not as loud, so you want the mic closer to you, but then you adjust it so it's further away. And I'm not critiquing you. I want things to be as good for you as they can be.
I watched an episode back and I couldn't hear myself. That's what I meant, and so I'm still playing with it.
Right, but if we could just put it in front of you, that'd be better.
That'd be awesome. Thanks.
There was one episode where I made a comment about it. I said, "Oh, we switched it, and you always put it in the shot or whatever." So I got it out of frame and right in your face, and you said, "I don't blah 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 because," and then you recreated the problem that there was a solve in front of you before.
This is what I do, guys.
I think it comes from you in a lifetime of scoping out problems before anybody else saw them, right? Mm-hmm. So you had to be sort of ahead of everything. And then I would imagine it also kind of fritzed you out because you don't really know what to look for in the end.
Yeah. That's a really succinct way to say it. Like I planned for everything that stopped happening.
That sucks.
So I messed up my head pretty good.
There's always this for you if you like. Damon McCarthy's here. What's up, Damon McCarthy? I love you, buddy. Damon McCarthy. Yeah, frig, yeah, you're joining in. You better be. I want a garage tour or something from you. Let's see what happens. I think we're good for audio. If he joins here, this may be Damon McCarthy. It is Damon McCarthy.
I'm here.
Yeah, you didn't think we'd take it, but we're totally taking it. What's up, brother?
Man, you guys are snappy quick, too. I was packing a bowl. Didn't expect you guys to get here so quick.
You want to take a minute, or it looks to me like you're out by your sign.
I am outside. There's the mountain. Let's see if I can show you guys the crest here.
Oh, look at that. Holy crap, you are close. You're just at the base.
Yeah, there it is.
How are you during the fires, the crest fires and everything?
Tomorrow morning. I'm close enough for them to drive up and down my street and yell at me to get ready, but never to yell at me to get out.
Oh, good.
So we've been lucky.
Thank goodness. I love that.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful driveway.
Yeah, you gotta make a driveway if you gotta have a car. Otherwise, you gotta drive a big ass truck, and I'm not that cool with that. How are you guys doing? I miss you guys.
I miss you, buddy.
Up there tomorrow.
Oh, I hope to see you tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, like everybody else in the world, COVID's been weird, right?
Yeah, COVID's been odd. I find myself in the garage more and on the road less, but somehow not getting anything done.
Yeah, productivity hasn't necessarily increased.
No, it's never been my forte.
Are you still going into the studio and everything to work, or are you kind of doing editing from home, or what's your deal?
I have like I'd call it a remote studio. That's about 2 miles from my house.
Oh.
And
an
I
annex.
have an editing system there, so I'm just by myself there.
Perfect. That must be great, even just for the sake of human sanity, like having a change of scenery just to go to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super fortunate. I got a great house and a close studio, so I can kind of wander around my yard. And I'm in the garage right now. I'll show you guys the garage a little bit.
Yeah, beauty.
All right. Mm-hmm. And the Alpha, the Notorious.
Love that car. Now, this is the car, for anybody who knows Sarah Trimble and knows the Alpha that she has, the blue one, the story on why she bought that car is because she drove this car, Damon's car, in a commercial, right?
Yeah, she did a Kohler commercial. And I went to school with the director. I went to film school with the director, and he called me one day and was like, "Hey, I want to put your car in the commercial. Is that cool?" And then I had no idea who Sarah was at all, and or what was even going to happen with the car. But I trusted Isaiah, and they picked it up one day and brought it home the next.
Wow.
It's kind of rad. And then it was all over Europe and like screen photos and like print work. And I guess Sarah didn't know that, but she does now.
That's awesome.
I told her about a year ago. I was like, "Hey, that ad is print worked everywhere," and I guess she chased that down.
That's awesome. That's a car that was never on my radar until you go to the like LA Cars and Coffee and stuff, and there was a couple there, and Vache and you, and there was just a handful I saw in a very short amount of time that put it right on my radar. And every time I see that thing now, I get a little bit of ooh, okay, I see I know why people do the Alpha thing. I mean, it's
the Alpha
fierce.
Thing is super fun. It's quite different than the Porsche thing because it's front engine, rear wheel.
Mm-hmm.
So the drivability is a little different, but competitively, to the early 911s, like this car's about 180 horsepower and weighs about 1,800 pounds. So 10 to 1 fits kind of the bill for that era. And
wow.
It's super fun to drive.
Yeah.
And the downhill part, rad too.
Oh, man. There's my baby. I want to drive that someday.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get her tomorrow, so, maybe we'll see how it goes.
What are the
working on it today.
What are the chances of do you let other people drive that car, or is it simply too much of a handful because of the nature of the beast?
Well, at this point, I think I got the front end sorted out and the issue kind of solved there. I was having a little bit of a caliper bind, and I kind of got that sorted out thanks to some friends and some advice. And in the process of all that, I kind of let the battery slip out, so I got that solved today.
Oh, yeah. So you're
close.
Doing some sorting.
The tires out. I put these on there because I thought maybe they were the issue because the other ones are a little bit bigger over there.
Mm.
But they don't seem to be the problem, so I'm going to put these back on in the front and see if I can drive her up there in the morning.
Nice. Someone here wants to know what your opinion is on Westerns.
Westerns. I make them a lot.
This is
I love Westerns.
Griff Williams. Griff Williams wants to know. I'm assuming it's somebody who knows you, and that's an inside joke.
Yeah, I make a lot of Westerns, Shoot 'em up, bang, bang, bloody, messy, chop off everything.
Well, at your studio, don't you have a big old Western bar and everything? Like from an actual movie?
Yeah, we shot a crazy Western movie that had to do with a ex-public figure in 2018. And in a Western bar. He's got some heritage of Western bars, so we added to it.
Okay.
It's out there. You can find it, Just look up Dada, 2 Ds.
Fantastic.
Probably figure it out.
I just love that you have a Western saloon bar. It's not just like, some people build a bar, bar set or whatever. Like, no, it's the whole saloon. Like the whole, like you walk through the swinging doors and you're in the saloon.
So neat.
Yeah,
so
2
cool.
stories, pump gas behind the bar.
Oh, so cool. So this is all still your garage. Wow, this is awesome.
Yeah, this is my garage. Subaru. You guys have seen the Subaru a little bit.
Again, fierce car.
Yeah, and then here's one you probably haven't seen. This little NSX.
Oh, no, but you've always talked about it. I haven't seen it.
Well, now everybody can know that I'm not.
Oh, where'd he go? He jumped. What happened? All right. Well, let's see. Well, I don't know. How does this work every time? All right. So I got to discard that, right? We're going to pretend it didn't happen because we're recording it over here. So everything's okay. And I go live again, right?
I think so.
I'm doing it again because we were just sitting here and we didn't lose bandwidth. Everything's good. We're still live on YouTube's. Last week it was equipment stuff was the deal. Are we live? We're not live. We are. It's so hard to tell. I don't think we are. Live. I'm closing this. I don't know what's up with that Instagram. And then we'll figure it out live. It's a shame, though, to say, hey, we want to hang out with you, and then, and then it's not possible. I liked this for you because it matches the light in the studio. And we'll try it again. Oh, we're not live. Okay, so we are here, and it's Damon who isn't. But he might get here in a second. Or he's still walking around his garage thinking.
Not knowing he's just.
Now everyone will know I have it.
No, they won't.
Welcome back, everybody. I don't know what happened. Oh, everyone's joining quickly now, though. Oh, that's great. It's going up. Okay, cool. I mean, for us. I'm thrilled that 20 people are watching, I love it. Speaking of which, by the way, we're doing this tonight because we have a tremendous amount of guests lately. We've just been so lucky with the people who've been here, and we're kind of stacked with who's coming in. Hello, John Benton. Hello. Jamie Tate's back. Everybody's here. 993 Studios here. Wave Corey's back. Everybody's Spirit of Le Mans is here. Anyway, in the next couple of weeks, we've got Cruising to Wellness, Johnny Lieberman, Rob Corddry, and Jay Leno. Just in the next few weeks. So it's kind of awesome. That's a real show.
That's pretty rad.
I don't care what anybody thinks. This is a real show. It's a real pretend show. Guards Rad, it didn't occur to me, why are you here given what you're dealing with in your life right now? Guards Rad probably doesn't want me sharing his personal stuff, but he... No, there's some family stuff going on. There's elderly people, and they don't live forever, and he's got one of those types of situations going on. I don't know.
I adore that guy.
993 Studio is requesting to join, and I would accept it, except that I would love it if Damon came back. Because listening to you guys is better than listening to crappy music on the radio. Oh, he's on the drive right now. Oh, buddy, that's awesome. And Skip Ploss is here, our quality control specialist. Always lets me know when YouTube isn't working like last week. That's what I was saying a few minutes ago. It was an equipment issue, which leads me to the call for iPhones. If anybody has an iPhone 10 or newer that they're not using, if it's sitting in a drawer or something, send it in, and we will not only give you it'll be like camera 4 will be whoever's name, Joe Schmo. You'll get your own camera angle and everything, whatever you want. Autographics is here. Hi, Autographics. Evening, Ryans. P-Car Talk is here, guys. If you know anything about podcasts, you already know about them. But if you're like me and not like the biggest podcaster guy, if you're a Porsche fan, this is the podcast to listen to. Check it out, P-Car Talk. We're more of a variety show. They really zoom in on the Porsche stuff and kill it. There's Damon McCarthy. Haha, you want to join again, buddy? We were waiting for you. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Apparently, the Porsche Life channel doesn't care for the Acura NSX. Hello, Jay and Nicole. I don't know if it's Aaron or Mike, but they're both awesome down there. And by the way, Mike, we should talk about that. He got a Keen build Safari. Super, super cool. The Keen project. He got a yellow Safari with a sort of a Brumos livery. It's yellow, but it's got the 59 on it. Super cool.
That sounds awesome.
It is. It's beautiful. And now we'll try to join with Damon again. So huge congrats on that, man. Congrats on that beautiful, beautiful ride. If I'm ever in the area, I would love the chance to drive it. Oh, so I don't know what happened with you, buddy, but the NSX was not popular. Sorry.
Yeah, but, it never really was.
You were just pulling the cover off. Was it black?
Yeah, it's black and blue, I guess.
Oh, well, that's perfect. Perfect for my shirt here. I'm wearing
They'll
my
throw me
Jackass
out
shirt.
again, but there you go.
Oh, shit.
Black and blue.
With the black wheels, that looks awesome.
They're blue.
Oh.
You just can't tell. It's so dirty.
Oh, wait. So the whole... I assumed black exterior, blue interior. It's just black and blue color scheme. That's awesome.
Yeah, black and blue wheels, black interior. And it's got a 3.8 motor in it, but it's been getting rebuilt for a while, so that's why it doesn't move.
That makes sense.
It rolls, but,
That's why it's not
really.
up at the
And
breakfast
this is
club.
kind of a rad little thing, I did an art project for an artist named Jason Rhodes. a while back, and he did this thing up at Willow Springs. It was kind of like a barbecue turkey run, and he barbecued turkey and then invited a bunch of people to drive these little fucking stock cars around. Sorry about the language there. It's probably not the best.
No, it's fine.
But they go about 50 miles an hour, and you go in a circle, and you're with a bunch of people that don't drive a lot other than on the freeways of LA. So it was interesting. It was super fun. This car took a lot of hits, and then I filmed everything and shot all the video. This was my car, so I negotiated it right there. But yeah, it's got a bunch of tire wear and rubs, and it doesn't run so well.
So the idea is you flip the sunroof open, and that's where your body sticks out?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna he doesn't fit in that thing. I don't know who he's kidding.
Body hangs out at the top there. You barely fit, you know.
That's awesome. So wait, you don't want to reckon that because you just decapitate yourself, I guess, right?
Oh yeah, it's not the greatest to
don't flip it.
Somebody in that. Yeah, keep it on the ground.
Greasy side down. I like it. Oh, I like I like the base of what I just saw. Yeah. So can I tell you, every time I pass that, I have a big guilty thing on it now, because even though we got permission, we seem to have gotten permission potentially from the wrong people, because every time we drive by, it's still not replaced.
I know. I keep thinking, like, are they super slow at fixing stuff, or did I screw up here? So if they want it back, here it is.
And same thing here. I feel bad. I just, we asked the Caltrans guys who just happened to be passing at the same time. Yeah, and they were like, take it.
Well, when I was there was also another truck there, and some guys were photographing there, and I asked him too, and he's like, yeah, at this point it's just in the way, so if you're going to move it, you can take it. Yeah. And that's what I did.
That was the gist of it.
Put it in the back of the truck, and he watched me drive away, so I assumed I was in the clear at that point.
Yeah, it's not even entrapment. He literally just goes, yeah, go ahead, and then lets you go. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
I love that car so much. What was the answer? Did he say maybe somebody could drive it?
He did.
I want it to be on the show at some point when you're comfortable. Wow, what the hell? It's not our internet. Everything is super, super solid over here. You know what I think it is? Mister, I've got 3 fingers over here. I think he can't hold the phone. I think we keep hanging up on us. Oh, well. All right, so I have to delete it again. That blows. I'm going to keep deleting it because I don't know what else to do. Well, it's been a fun hang so far, Instagram. I'm going to get us going live here again, and then I'm going to tell you about the video with Dave, and I'll play it. Yeah. All right, so we're live again. Damon, we love you, buddy. I don't know where you are or how that's working, but it seems to keep cutting out whenever you get into the center of your garage. It's okay, though, because we're almost halfway through. It's 5:25 here in the West Coast, if you're paying attention. Coming up later on Smooth Jazz, K-Light, 98.7, The Wave. 94.7, The Wave. Remember that? It was Michael McDonald?
I do.
Yeah, I love that. Smooth Jazz. Hi, everybody. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I think I'll just tell you about this video. I'm going to switch this around for the Instagram audience, so you get to that's what you get to look at. Okay, and I'll just tell you that this is the What Are You Driving Today? David and I took the Auto Kennel La Tortuga out. We'd been wanting to do it for a while. Luckily, I've had the opportunity to drive the car before, so there's some familiarity, which allows us to have some fun. And the story goes outside of just the car, which is kind of fun. So we really hope you enjoy it. This is produced on location up at Breakfast Club by Guards Rad. And its segment's entitled, What Are You Driving Today? Roll it, Hal.
I'm excited.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since you've been excited.
Anything I need to know?
Go straight until you have to turn.
Ooh, good call. Straight in time. All right, I got a co-driver. We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
All right. La Tortuga, David. You're doing all the talking today. I'll just drive. Let's do it. Woo!
Have you ever ridden in this car?
I've never been in this car before.
What do you think already?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, there's a lot
I
to love.
am loving it.
You see how he and the Ed just do all the rallies and everything in this?
This car really feels solid.
It's so great. Now it's a back date, right?
It's originally a 1986.
Yes.
It was already backdated when he got it, so it was a very early backdate. It still has a 3.2 engine in it, stock,
You feel the torque in this, right?
over 316,000 miles on it. 125 he did himself with his dad.
So you feel it lean, but it doesn't break.
It doesn't break at all, and it doesn't lean too much. I like this lean.
Yeah, no, this is a comfortable lean, and I think all that lean is coming from just because he has the suspension jacked up as high as it'll go for the sake of clearance and to clear the tires he's got going on here. All right, so I'm gonna come in here.
This is that one turn.
Yeah, let's see what we got. Now I didn't need to do that, but
But it's fun.
yeah. Pedal down. Pedal down.
Wow.
Pedal down. Yeah, baby. Feel that?
I felt that.
So this is kind of like Pete McNulty's car in that
Right.
the owners have owned it for a very long time, and it's sorted.
Yep.
You know, Matt Farah's got that show Sorted. People build cars, and everyone thinks they're sorted. You can't sort a car as well as you can over time. I
Right.
don't know what I'm trying to say there.
In slow increments, as you discover things of your own vehicle that are not perfect or perfect to your liking.
It takes R&D. Everything
Yep.
is R&D.
It's very true.
So-
And you think this is a light car. It's not a light car.
This is not, and nor does it drive like one, which is perhaps why it rides and drives and handles so nice.
Yeah.
Nothing is taken out. It's got plenty of it put stuff into it. Sorry, there's construction stuff here, but they're waving us by. Oh, I love this.
I do too. See, if I were on a long road rally, this is what I would want to ride it.
Oh, it's so nice. I don't know what. I mean, he's got a G50 gearbox.
No,
in
it's a
this.
915.
I know it should be a 915. Is it a 915?
Yeah, it's a 915. He's only done the synchros once.
It's insanely. I mean, I don't know how. I'm gonna keep going. It's so good.
Really?
Oh yeah, like just to feel the notchiness of it, so you won't believe it. I'm gonna have you go to fourth right now. Did you feel the notchiness of that?
That is perfect. I want my 915 to feel like that. Why does it feel like that? My 915 never
I don't
felt
know.
like that.
Everything about this feels like a G50 to me, but I was gonna say that he did something special to his G50.
No, I asked him because I would have thought he would have had a G50 in it.
It's not that I'm not one of those people who hates the 915. I in fact love the 915, and when it is sorted with both rebuild if it needs it, or at least the synchros redone,
Right.
it's a great trip. I'm gonna turn this. This is
Woo,
becoming
look at them rocks.
quite the obstacle course here. So I'll just
Yeah.
turn around right here. A lot of falling rocks today. So notchy, like impressively, like a GT3. Like my car isn't as clean of a.
Of a shift?
Yeah.
You know, in my 915, I was never that sure of where it was.
Right. That's it. So you're not gonna miss a shift in
You
this.
can't
'cause
miss it.
You can feel it.
Yeah, and if you put it in the wrong place, there's no movement, so you know it's in the wrong place.
Yes.
How do you miss a shift?
Right. Because there's no movement, you can literally see
Yep.
the gate of where it should be. The fact that he has all of the classic gauges to really sell the old long hood, the green classic with the polished bezel, so cool.
That is really cool. And then the woodwork, his dad did.
Isn't that the coolest?
Yeah, he also said that
And the Nardi wheel.
The Nardi wheel came from his Mercedes diesel that he grew up in.
Isn't that incredible? So they have that history too. So you got a car that he grew up in with him and his dad doing rallies. Did you show both mirrors? So this is so that both the driver and the co-driver can see what's going on. So that the driver can focus up here.
Right. And there's no mirror here.
Right, no side mirror.
So Paul uses this mirror as a blind spot mirror when he's by himself.
Yeah, for me right now, it's basically aimed like a side view would be, but from in the car. I don't know what it's like for you, but for me, that's what it is right now. What are you driving today? It's technically a 1986 3.2, but it has been backdated for a very, very long time, over 300,000 miles, owned by Auto Kennel, yet drives like a new car.
I'm giving it thumbs up already.
What?
Yeah.
Don't give it away. Surprise, we like this one.
I gotta tell you something. There's a sticker here from the year 2000, Treffin to Cambria. I think that's the day as a kid, going to Cambria with my family. I was there on a day that there was a rally of 911s. Parked in front of Cambria's Main Street Grill. So one of the last road trips I took with my family as a young adult, I might have been like 17 or 18. We went to Cambria, and we went to Cambria for a lot, just for ribs. We would go on road trips. On this particular road trip, there was a car rally that had parked on Main Street in Cambria, right outside
lined up.
All lined up. There was no one around. They
So
must
you
have been
remember
eating.
this visual as a kid?
I just saw that sticker the year 2000. I was 17 in the year 2000. That could have been the year. It could have been 2001. I don't really remember what year it was. But I saw 356 that I fell in love with, and I saw a black long hood that I just loved and wanted. As a, that was my aspirations growing up to one day own those cars.
Awesome. Like you very well might have seen this car.
Yeah, it's
and that's
just like,
what got you into Porsche. And now you're in it. In a segment that you created.
Yup. Which is wild.
Pretty good. Pretty good universe. Also, this car rocks.
Oh my God,
I mean, I'm not taking it easy through these turns. I'm actually we're very low RPM, but like over 70 for those turns, through those S's. Wow. I can't believe this is the original motor, and it's so healthy.
Yeah. The fact that he got it with over 200,000 miles on it already and put an additional 125.
This is where I believe personality comes in. I think the fact, I'm sorry about that, coming in hot. I think the fact that this is such a happy car.
Oh yeah.
It's like Yellow Car. It's like Herbie the Love Bug. They develop an effing personality, and I understand that is some kind of crazy, whimsical, magical thinking, because there's nothing possible about it, from a physical standpoint. But from an etherical plane, these damn things are alive.
Right.
And if something is loved and treated well, imagine Ghostbusters and the positive slime versus the negative slime. The negative slime, everybody's fighting, and the city's coming to an end. The positive slime saves the world.
Right.
And it makes the Statue of Liberty come to life. So, put that together, and I'm saying that these guys...
These cars have a life.
I really do. I really believe that. I really believe that. From experience, I believe that. It's not just a thing. Just let them know. Letting our photogs know we're coming.
I'm starting to like these 3.2 engines.
Oh yeah, there's a lot to like. Lots to like. I mean, it's not that dissimilar to your engine, right? It's just it's
higher torque,
larger displacement.
Larger displacement for sure.
Yeah. That 356 we drove last week, and this car right here, cars like this, are the reason I'm so grateful that you created this segment. Because I am the luckiest guy in the world for 15 minutes every Friday. Woo! Sorry, Auto Kennel. Peeled out of there. You'd be proud. That's how you'd do it. But that's the torque, by the way, of this engine.
Yep.
I wasn't flooring it. rally in this car tonight.
Yep. This car is rally ready.
Zero fatigue driving this car. Sitting in this seat, it's incredibly comfortable. Did he tell you what seats these are?
He did.
I know they're customized with the whatever because it matches the keychain and everything.
That's correct. He told me he found this fabric in Europe. He didn't like the bright white houndstooth, so he liked a little bit of the cream. It's got a little bit of
I love it too.
cream and green in it.
Also, this doesn't get dirty, whereas the houndstooth, you'll see the dirty spots.
Yeah.
This is all kind of like off-white. Woo! Oh, yeah. Just put this right here in the middle, why don't you? Just put this anywhere. Wow. I love this car. All right, I've already driven this car previous to today. I don't know if we said that on camera. So I already know this car very well, and I love it.
I do too.
What do we say about it? What more can we say? We're nerds.
I am nerding out over this car so hard. I love it. Seriously, thumbs up. The cars like this inspired me to get into what we do today.
Maybe this one even. Maybe this car.
You never know. It could have been this car.
That's
But
the
definitely
coolest thing.
a car like this from that same group of people.
It's the
Yes,
coolest.
it's magic.
I would have this car.
I would too. Thumbs up.
Once again, surprise. Paul Kennel, we both want your car. Are you taking
Yeah.
offers? He said everything's for sale. Yeah. What do you think of that?
I love that car.
Car's great.
Imagine you guys had a blast driving.
David's adorable. Can you be any cuter than David?
Not possible.
He just is so cute. Okay, hi everybody. Welcome back. Jamie Tate Drums. Rocks Montreal is here. PC Bosk. I'm sure that's wrong, but hi. Ali Yuska. Sinclair Insurance. We have followed that car and the Kramers thousands of miles and ready for more. Isn't that wonderful? Amen to that, Sinclair Insurance. Jeff Sinclair. Magold is here. Totes Magold. Hi, Magold. Chris has a camera. Or, as I like to say, Krish has a camera. Because I did that all wrong. Krisha. I thought it was Krisha.
I remember.
Chris has a camera. Badass. One vintage. Paul's purple Porsche. Is it purple? Green? Was the color off? What's up, Sean Lindauer? Everybody's here. Steve's here. Sorry. Okay. Childish is here. Hi, Childish. You're in the right place. I drop boutique. I drop boutique. I drop up. I grow. Well, hello. Squid, your daddy is here. What's up, man? We haven't seen you in a million years. I know you're out there driving, so I know you're still killing it. Keep it up. Oh, this is cool. Look like it on Instagram for purple color. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I wonder. Yeah, I think I have a. We're all twinkling and sparkling. I think I did. I put a filter on here. I guess it's purple. Sorry about that. It won't be in the actual video. Anyway, thanks to Paul Kennel. Thanks to the Ed Kennel. Thanks to, we'll thank Jennifer Kennel too, just because. Thank the whole Kennel family, as well as Guards Rad for putting that together. It was a blast. It was a blast. The next obvious question is, where do we go with this? Is this just a segment for this show? I think it's better than that, quite frankly. I think it could be something on its own. So David and I were talking about that. We have a bunch of ideas. Would you have described that car as slow car fast? Or is it actually kind of fast? Slow car fast, King Arthur. Slow car fast. It's a 86, 3.2. But meanwhile, I mean, it would keep up with other 911s. I just mean, like in a modern day, you know, it's 2021. It's slow car fast. all 911s are slow car fast. I feel like our car is slow car fast these days, because while it is fantastically quick up on the crest, driving around on the freeway to get there these days, I'm the slowpoke, you know?
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Ford Explorers punch it, and they're just like, whoom, with their EcoBoost bullshit. By the way, it's awesome. I say bullshit because it's so easy for them. Looks like the movie Cars 3, where like, oh, Lightning McQueen used to be blah, 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 but now he's got to work really hard, and the kids just, whoom, whoom, whoom.
Yeah, it is faster out there. Baseline.
Concepts Porsche specialist is here. What's up, Bobby? Bobby, I think your car I think might be next week on the show. I don't know if you got to see this one or not, but I think yours might be next week. In fact, I think we drove those all on the same day. So, yeah, I think so. How is everyone? Is there anything we should be talking about? Or should I come up with something? I kind of want to, we just want to spend the time with you. We both missed this. This to me is a lot of fun. Hey guys, what's up, Bobby? PCH Outlaw, what's up, PCH Outlaw? Kirk Oley, what's up, Kirk? Hello? Wave away. And then, what are these ones here? Is this? Oh, people who have requested. Oh, so I can just get to those whenever? That's how that works? Well, let's go to St. Clair Insurance then. Let's just see what he's up to. I don't know if he's even still here or if this will work, but if this works, it might be St. Clair Insurance, which would be a fantastic time to tell you about them. In fact, I'll start now. And I'll put this back up.
Get to smash that like button. Subscribe. We need some subbies. Come on, you can do it. Late night. Woo, good vibes.
They're the same shape, so I put ones and zeros world. That's funny. We need those subbies. And the mid-show commercial. So did I miss it? No. All right. There's too many things going on. Jeff Skaza. What's up, Jeff? Gave you a shout out on today's post. Thanks again for the donut. Oh, Apex Predators Racing. Gave you a shout out on today's post. Thank you, Apex Predators Racing. Now, why do I remember the Apex Predator? Oh, wait, Apex Predator is the name that's the name of a car in the game. In Grand Theft Auto. That's what Apex Predator is. I remember that. St. Clair is unable to join. That's okay. That's okay, Jeff St. Clair. I think you did it a while ago, and you're probably having dinner or something. We'll still tell everybody now, though. They say all that separates men and boys is the coverage for their toys. St. Clair Insurance has coverage for your toys. In this case, we've got a lot of folks who just don't want to grow up. We're a bunch of Jeffreys, bunch of giraffes over here. And so with that, we all collect toys. There's nothing we can do about it. Some are more expensive than others, depending on what your means are, but we all have the toys. If your toys are expensive enough that they need to be insured, this is where coverage for your toys comes in. Tyler Williams again, IG. It's not Tyler James Williams, who I used to work with on Everybody Hates Chris. He played young Chris Rock. This is Tyler Williams, who is a different guy. He appears to be white and an adult. Although Tyler James Williams is very much an adult now, too. He was just a kid when I was working with him.
Yeah.
A 996 with 75,000 miles just sold for $37,000 plus premium a few days ago. Thoughts? Well, I mean, that is kind of low mileage for a 996. Yeah, my thoughts are 996s and 997s are going up and quick. I'm sure that was a super clean car and definitely low mileage. But speaking of toys, have you seen the lift from Play Forever? I have one on my desk. I don't know if I know what that is. If you're sorry to skip around here, and I'll get back to St. Clair Insurance in a second. If you're talking about I think it's Play School, or maybe it's Play Forever, but it's they make a Beetle, a really cool light blue Beetle, and also a bus, VW bus. I'm Tyler with the C7 at Newcomb's. Oh, cool. C7 is a Corvette. I've heard of those. But Apex Predator is for sure from the game, or am I confusing things? From Grand Theft Auto? We'll find out. Anyway, you got to insure those toys, folks. Check out St. Clair Insurance for the Haggerty and all the other stuff. St. Clair Insurance, coverageforyourtoys.com, coverageforyourtoys.com.
Coverageforyourtoys.com.
There you go. All right, so now we have Robbie Sinks, King Arthur, and 2 others sent a request to be in your live video. Well, let's see. Why not? Let's do it. We said Robbie Sinks. Yeah, Rob Sinks. We'll see if Rob joins in, and then how it goes from there. Hi, Rob.
Hello.
So it is Rob. Rob Sinks.
It is Rob. Yes.
Where are you, Rob Sinks?
I'm sorry?
Where are you?
Oh, I'm in Rockford, Illinois.
Cool. Rockford, you're on the air. This is fun for us. Sorry we don't know what we're doing. I'm mesmerized that there's another person here talking to me.
I had no clue either. I turned it on and I said, well, I'm going to watch it. I didn't know I was going to be dishes.
In the sink.
Exactly.
Well done. Well, I don't want to keep you if you're washing dishes, but I'm grateful that you said hello. And if there's anything we can do for you that doesn't involve her getting up and jumping around, we want to. Here, I'll turn the bubbles on for you. We should at least do that. We should at least get some bubbles for dialing us up. There we go. There they come. Where are they? There we go. They're coming now.
That's awesome. I do have a question.
Let's hear it.
Whatever, I missed some of those, your videos during the summer or your podcast. Whatever became with David Letterman?
Still working on it, and we feel like we have a really good push right now that we got Jay Leno to say yes. Now that we've got Jay Leno coming in soon, we feel like we can go back to Dave's guy and be like, look, if we're good enough for Jay Leno, what do you think? Come on. That kind of thing.
That's cool.
They were always on board. You exchanged some niceties at Christmas time with the guy. So, I mean, it's still very much alive. Quite frankly, I got the feeling that we needed to do a little growing before we kind of approached it again. So I was focusing on that over COVID. And like I say, now that we have Jay Leno, I feel pretty confident in going after Dave again. So I feel like it's going to happen. They were.
Well, good luck.
Thank you very much. They were kind of on board before, but we weren't there. Nothing was there.
We weren't there, and then he stopped traveling, so he wasn't really out here. So the whole thing kind of lingered in pause mode.
The good news is we had gotten as close as we had gotten right before COVID, where Dave was out here shooting shows for his Netflix show. In fact, there were more episodes supposed to happen from that. And she had worked it out. This is behind the scenes stuff. I don't know if anybody cares, but since you asked, we had sort of worked it out that like, okay, well, we'll definitely talk about it more, but maybe we can put it together on one of those trips. And they had gone back and forth, Mrs. Ryan and Dave's guy, and sort of, nothing was solidified. It was by no means like a done deal, but there was a rough goal, a rough idea of what we were going to do. And then it just literally, because of the world, the bottom dropped out. Feeling pretty good lately. Feeling pretty good.
Well, cool. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I hope it happens.
Thanks so much, man. For me, it's one of those universal unlock things. People don't understand why the hell it means anything to me. I can't explain it, but somehow it's important.
Yeah, I've always been a big Letterman fan, and I think it'd be cool.
Well, do you know my whole story with the Letterman thing and why the Letterman and the microphone and all that? Do you know any of that?
I know. I just know you have the set. That's all I know.
Yeah, there's a bookend to a whole story of me and Dave when I was a kid and living in the same town and this microphone. There's a whole thing. So it's almost like it's a universal, I can't really describe it, but it's like, it's like Back to the Future where you get to go back and rewrite something. It's pretty cool. So I really believe it'll happen. And soon, I think.
Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks for asking, man. That gave me a chance to say that because we'd been sort of sitting on that for a little bit.
Cool. Yeah, I thought I would send you a message. And I thought, it'll happen eventually. I mean, I'd find out eventually, right? If maybe I missed it, I didn't know, so.
Yeah, no, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you did. So thanks, and thanks for saying hi. And get back to the dishes, man. For serious, they're not gonna dry themselves. What did you have for dinner?
Lentils and something else. I forgot. Pasta. All mixed together.
Okay, I thought you were trying to come up with a better Chef Boyardee and something gross,
No. It was actually very good. She said, "Oh, it's pretty good," and I thought, "Oh, I'll try it," and it was damn good. So I'll go with that.
It sounds good and relatively healthy. So enjoy.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for saying hi. Have a great night.
Yep, you too. Thank you.
That was very cool. Tomorrow's Customs is here. Brandon's here. Bucky's mom's here. Eric Pearson's here. Eric Lee Pearson, excuse me. Pops in a Porsche. Jay Sukyo. Peggy does yoga. Hi, Peggy. Let's all stretch with Peggy for a second. That's just, who? Oh, yeah. Oh, isn't that nice? Peggy, thank you for that. Oh, look at this. He's still here. I think you have to leave before I do. Or we're going to watch you watch the dishes.
I'm out.
See you later.
Leave. Okay.
Oh, man. This is a ride. Oh, hey, Matt. Cars and Cannabis. D. Morris. See You in Space, Cowboy. Joined. That's an awesome screen name. It's long. Pretty long, but still. Oh, and your thing matches my thing. Oh, that's funny. He's got a skull and crossbones as his picture. Taj Sport. See you in space, cowboy. Oh yeah, he's doing one of these. He's flexing. Mandat. What's up, Mandat? Or mandate? Would it be mandate without the E? Great minds. Amen. Although mine is Jackass, so I don't know how great my mind is. Mine is from Jackass 2, but was given to me by the Jackass guys. I was working. Drop this again. Oh well, it's kind of appropriate because of Everybody Hates Chris, but we was working on Everybody Hates Chris at the Paramount lot when they shot the second movie. In fact, the night I met you, I was wearing the Converse sneakers.
Well.
All right, here we go. Going live with ill weight. It's ill. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? How are you?
We're great. This is exciting for us. We don't know what we're doing. I'm enjoying it.
Cool.
Where are you today?
I'm in Studio City.
Oh my gosh, we're neighbors.
Yeah, I'm over by what's the name of the bar?
Laurel Tavern.
Laurel Tavern.
No, I don't know where that is, but I'm guessing on Laurel Canyon.
But yeah, it's on Ventura here. But,
Oh.
Yeah, it's a left.
Oh, look at that. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
So, I mean, I get this one because they've got a matte black and gloss black.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's very Mad Maxy, isn't it?
Cool little setup here, so I thought I'd tell you about it.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, I think it's like Swedish or something like that.
I've seen it before. They come in different colors, except they all have that kind of weird Targa bar thing. Oh, yeah. That's the Play for Everything you were talking about. So it was you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so the thing's cool. I got a 997. My wife's got her 991.2, so we're all on the...
You're all rolling 911 deep.
Yeah.
What card? What's the 997?
It's a C2S silver with what do they call it? I forget terracotta and black. So it's got the
two-tone interior. That's pretty. How many miles on that car? Looking for a local sale?
Yeah, 71,000 miles on it. I'm just sitting. It sits in the garage because it's a manual, and her PDK is like so much nicer to enjoy around town. It just sits.
It's funny. My next question was going to be stick or Tiptronic. All right, you're saying all the right things. Is it did you say a Gen 1 or Gen 2?
Gen 1.
Oh, yeah, that's the right stuff. What year? What year?
06.
06. Okay. That's the car.
It's in range, so it's got doesn't have to worry about the IMS. It's perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how big a deal that is anyway. I don't know. I know it is it's a big deal if you've had to need it, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good way to say it. But I've had it first serviced over at the guys at House Automotive. Awesome car, awesome people. It's one of the things that I like about the community is like there's so many cool Porsche people around here, and they're all fun to chat with.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Including right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's the topic tonight? I think I jumped in and just kind of like started joining. I didn't really catch up when you were talking.
Yeah, that's a really good point. We should have a topic when we do these. The truth is, our only agenda tonight was to spend time with the Instagram audience. So this was the move. Like we're doing it. And with that, I kind of enjoy the not having an agenda on a blue card, but letting it sort of unfold with whatever the person wants to talk about. Like we just had a guy who just got done washing it, or he was washing his dishes after dinner, but like he wanted to talk. He had a question about something from the summertime that gave us a chance to like talk about that we hadn't talked about. So it's kind of fun to just let it sort of happen.
There it goes.
Cool. Yeah.
It's funny though. I tried to watch the other episode until I realized it's only on YouTube. So I was looking at the Instagram Reels. I was looking at the stories, trying to find the one with Papa Vin because of you, I tried Weirdos.
Oh.
So I was looking. And I didn't realize that you only put it on YouTube, so I was jumping around trying to find it.
Well, it's not. We're experimenting. We're in a current phase of experimentation where we're trying to. I don't do the numbers. I don't understand it. My brain can't handle it. I see in color. I don't see in numbers. So we're trying to like, oh, let's see how it does if you just put it up here. Let's see how you do it if it this time versus this time. Just weird different things. So technically, I have all of these. They're saved. Maybe they'll all go up at some point. I don't know. The truth is, our set is a little too wide for the Instagram format. So like, the whole thing is just the camera on Papa Vin while you probably see my arms a couple times in the shot. You know what I mean? Just, but it's really just it's weird. Jeff Swart described it as like it looked like somebody who was what do you say? Not in captivity, but like a hostage situation because the camera was off one time and we just kind of moved it over. We're figuring it out. It's not ideal. This sort of thing we've figured out. We figured out if we tuck in real close and stuff, it's okay.
Well, why don't you just like turn the phone the other direction and just kind of like bring it back? Doesn't that work?
Tell me what.
It's just.
Tell me what you mean by that. Oh, you mean just literally turn it sideways?
Yeah, if we did one of these.
Yeah, we could do that, but then all of the wording and everything is sideways.
Oh, who cares? Just get a second one. You guys got two phones.
No,
I got one. She's got one.
No, I mean we're capturing this off of a. I understand what you're saying, but I wish it were that easy. I think they're specifically not making that as easy as it could be. I don't know. All right, people are on YouTube as well. The Car Girl, haha, love you guys. Let's see. Warren Armour, hello, how are things? Daniel Buchanan, so much about everything. All right, yeah, sorry. They are on Instagram too, or YouTube too. I don't know. The short answer to that is I talk a lot and I don't know what I'm doing. How's that?
That's what makes it fun. I mean, I don't know why I joined, but it's fun. So
it's the group hang. Nobody knows why they joined.
Right.
But it's cool. I mean, it's cool. Somebody here says, since I had IMS, I'm psyched that I just had my 987's IMS seal removed for engine oil access while replacing the clutch. Yeah, that's what I did as well, having the seal pulled out. In fact, you could do that on your car too, should you ever need to do a clutch. But yeah, it's pretty bulletproof other than that.
Yeah. Cool. Well, hey, I'll jump so somebody else can get in here.
Okay.
And,
well, come up to Breakfast Club sometime if you're local, if you're around on a Friday morning.
Yeah, so Friday mornings, what time do you get up there?
9 to 11 up at Newcomb's Ranch. And we usually stay longer, but it's technically officially 9 to 11.
Cool. Very cool. Yeah, we're up in Big Bear last weekend. Have you ever heard of Getaway?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You mean the app?
House. No. So it's a little cabin. It's like a little... it's like a single axle trailer built into a little one-bedroom cabin.
Oh, the location. No, I don't.
But,
is it like an Airbnb?
Kind of, yeah. But if you go to getaway.house, that's their domain. You can look it up. It's pretty cool, pretty serene, pretty peaceful. But I was just up there, and we had about 2.5 feet of snow, or at least it felt like it.
Holy crap.
So, yeah. I don't know if you guys caught up with any snow when you went up there last Friday.
Yeah, plenty of snow last week. I think it'll probably all be melted because it's like 70 there right now, or today. So I'm hoping it'll be fine this weekend. But anytime we're there every Friday. All welcome.
Yeah, maybe I'll take the car out of the garage at some point.
Are you wearing a Netflix hat right now?
I am. Yeah, my buddy's an editor over there.
I was going to ask if you worked there. Okay. Yeah, we have some friends there as well.
Sorry, bro. It's all right though.
The whole world's. What do you do for a living? Are you in the business?
SEO.
Oh wow.
So I do. Yeah.
Oh, so you know much more about where to put things than I do.
I mean, probably do, but if you ever want to ask any questions, you'll find me on here. I'll wait is my handle on here, so I'm happy to answer any questions.
It's I'll wait, as in like I'll wait.
Yeah, ILLW8. So my last name is Wait, which...
That makes a lot more sense versus Illawait or whatever I said. Makes much more sense. I was like, Illwait. What's up, Illwait? That makes more sense. I'll wait. Thanks, man. That's awesome. I appreciate you saying hello and hi, neighbor.
Cool.
We'll see you around the neighborhood.
Absolutely. If I could figure out how to get out of here. I forget how to...
I don't know. I haven't been able to figure it out myself yet. He's gone. Is he? Nope. Switched it around. Yeah. That's how. This is how it fails.
He'll be here. I don't know. This is gonna be weird. Oh, I found it.
Did you? How'd you do that? Oh, he's good. He's gone. Do you worry about bore scoring at all? I mean, that is definitely, hey, King Arthur, that is definitely a thing I've heard about. I don't know. I find that what you worry about tends to happen and what you don't tends not to. So I tend not to think about it. But yeah, I think we would definitely be a candidate for bore scoring. I don't know. I think it comes down to your oil and stuff, right? Or is it a mechanical defect in the car? I never really understood that one. I know it happens to some, but I never really understood why.
Don't
How
look
you
at
doing?
me. I have no idea.
It's in the, and then the other thing is you can get it scoped to check that, or you can do an oil analysis if you don't even want to crack the engine. Like you could just have some oil analyzed
Like
next time you do an
blood
oil
work, it
change.
sounds
Yeah, it's
like.
just like blood work.
Cool.
You know anything about blood work?
A little bit.
I would have bet that almost everything that you could figure out in the medical field probably applies to the technical and mechanical field.
I'm
It's
pretty
almost all
sure
the
it
same
does.
stuff.
There's not a lot of crossover, I find, of the medical community and this one. And so I think there's a disconnect, but it sounds similar.
One vintage, we're talking about the bearing. That's the IMS. That's not the bore issue, right? The bearing has a bad design in that it was a sealed bearing inside a wet environment. That's a mistake. So that whenever there was any type of wear, then the oils would mix and it would get gunked up in there and it would eventually deteriorate the bearing itself. That was always the problem. That's why we yanked the seal out. Then it becomes an open bearing, and you got to keep the revs up for that because you're technically in the back of the engine instead of the front of the engine instead of the back. Anyway, it doesn't matter. On the crank. Yeah, again, I think that's the one vintage. Sorry, man. Correct. Yeah. No, it's okay. So it's the bore scoring issue that I never really understood because it tends to occur when susceptible engines are loaded when hot at low RPM. That's interesting. I always thought it was when they were run cold. But so maybe that's why I was wrong about that. Because what he's saying makes... No, when does it expand? It expands when cold, right?
When it gets hot.
No, it's hot. That's right. Hot expands. I'm thinking of ice in the freezer. Water expands, sure. Oh, thank you, Ron Goodman. Wonderful thumbs up and an award from Ron Goodman. Bore scoring seems to be more prevalent on cars in colder climates. Yeah, that's what I was... Where less lubrication on startup. This is what I was saying. That's what I believe you're right, Jeff Skaza. That is what I believe as well. And also, logic would dictate that. I still could be wrong, but like logic says it's what we're saying.
Okay.
But
I don't even know what
said
it
it's when
is.
they're hot. A high friction environment. Everything in an engine is a very high friction environment. That's what oil is. It's a lubricant to minimize that friction. So imagine, I'm doing this because it's the pistons in the boxer engine. Technically, it's side to side in that case, but. Everyone sees me having a fit, right? Hi, that Porsche girl. What's up, Laura? So imagine inside one of those where theoretically a grain of sand or something got in there. Ooh, well, if that all of a sudden was in between, it would then cause scratches and scuffs and imperfections in the skin of what you would call the cylinder lining or the rings. There's a lot to it. And I think that it's probably very common on engines, call it like an old American engine or whatever. Like a lot of, you lose power over time. You get some Marvel Mistral oil, put that in there, fill in all those little gaps. A 911 engine is so precise. It's such a precision machine. There's much less forgiveness. You know what I mean? It's got to be perfect.
That makes sense. It's very finicky.
Yeah, I mean, they're bulletproof in some ways, but yeah, if it's a design situation where, I don't know. I still can't figure out what this is, but obviously it sounds like a lack of lubrication, which does in turn end up the same as the IMS stuff as well, because it's a lack of lubrication. I have seen some bearings where the crank can move where a buddy has a shop, and I was surprised at how beat the IMS bearing can be. Oh, interesting. Meaning it's deteriorating but not failed yet. Marco told us about that. He said he's seen a lot of Marco at TLG. Get your car some TLC. Come on home to TLG. Shout out to Marco. But he said a lot of the seals that they pull are already compromised. So they are already on their way to failing at some point. Aaron Johnson's here. What's up, Aaron? Scott Kelly's here. Hi, Scott Kelly. This is fun. Anybody wants to join in, go ahead. Otherwise, we'll probably wrap it up soon. Yeah, I love talking 997 IMS. And what's the other one? The other one is the rear main seal. That was a thing for a while. Reed's here. What's up, Reed? Reed's got that Devon build he's got going. Very exciting. Scott Kelly says, hi, Jay and Nicole. So what's up with the coffee spill on your car? All right, well, here, I'm going to blow your mind. Pops in a Porsche. It's not a coffee stain. It sure looks like a coffee stain. It's actually a creamer spill from the coffee. Somebody brought up, we usually have Dunkin' Donuts, and they come in those little creamer annoying things you have to open that make up their own mess. That's its own problem. But when someone brings Starbucks remedy for the cream situation is they fill a small cup with cream. So whatever happened, the back of the car, a big gust of wind, big cup of cream, you can put it together. Over time, that has become black because I believe dirt has stuck to the hardened cream. It's almost too beautiful to mess with, is how I feel about it. Correct. The Metzger motors did not have the issue. It's why I think a lot of people are eating up the turbos. And is it the 4S that also has a Metzger in it? The 996 4S? I feel like that might be the case. But definitely the turbos. And obviously the GTs. Pops in a Porsche. Yeah, it's weird. The next time we wash the car, it will be gone, obviously. The only thing with that is we don't often wash the car. So it's likely next time I'm down at Smoking Tire and Matt offers to have somebody wash the car, I'll take it up. Yeah, time for another detail at Matt's place. Exactly. Concept Porsche specialist knows what's going on. One vintage. GT3s for sure, but turbos definitely as well. And I think the 4S, but I may be wrong about the 4S. Definitely the turbos. 4S did have the IMS issues, unfortunately, so it's not a Metzger. Okay. But the turbos are. And that's why the turbos were, for a little bit, a sick-ass bargain, because you were getting a Metzger motor. We still on?
As far as I know.
The car girl. She's laughing on YouTube. That's awesome. Steve EGI. Hi, Stevie. Stevie! What's up, Stevie? I like the Instagram. I like the Instagram Live. I don't love the quality of it on the Instagram, but I think when we capture it for the show, it ends up being okay. Whenever I do put these replays up on Instagram, like the guy was talking about, like I'll Wait was talking about, like the Magnus one we put up, and when I looked at it, it's all pixelated and we're all blurry and everything. It like doesn't make sense. Meanwhile, we captured it here live, and it's on our show.
And we have a gorgeous output.
But I'm just comparing it. Yes, and thank you for saying that. But just looking at our show, like, oh, that's how it was. I didn't clean it up. I didn't make it crisper. It was that way. Somebody else dumbed it down later. Somebody Instagram. I don't care for that. Bums me out.
That's annoying.
Turbos and GTs don't have the issues. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why I threw the 4S in there. I think because it shares so many other turbo issues. So many other turbo facets. I think I've said this always, since forever, since I wanted to buy one way back when they were expensive. I think the 996 4S is one of the best looking 911s, period. I know. Bold statement. But I stand by it. It's just an opinion, so I stand by it. Let's see. View requests. Go live with Skip Ploss. Heck yeah, we are. This will be Skip Ploss in Connecticut, if we're able to join it. There he is.
Hey.
Hi, Skip. Are you able to see us?
Yes, I'm just trying to mute you on the other 4 screens I've got going here.
See, this is the quality control specialist. It's like the guy with the screens in the basement. Although you're not in the basement.
I am in the basement.
Oh, you are.
Yes. Thank you. And yesterday it was freaking cold down here. So.
What is the weather like on the East Coast right now?
It was like 40s and raining today. It's supposed to get down to the 20s tonight, so everybody's going to freeze, which is nice. We got that going for us. And then
almost April.
It's supposed to be in the 40s again tomorrow.
But did you have a week of mild weather? Because our buddy was at BMW in Ridgefield where it was like 70 degrees a week ago.
Yes, no, it was like, yeah, it was almost 70. It was like 65 degrees, 68 degrees, something like that.
Wow.
And then it wasn't. So, I don't want to, like go into a whole big thing here. I just wanted to say that your YouTube and Instagram on your YouTube feed are perfectly in sync this week.
Interesting. So, and I'm getting
sound and everything else is perfectly in sync. So I don't know what you did. It's perfect.
I'm getting no. Well, I'm not using the bad cameras that aren't good enough to. You know what I mean? So I'm using only one protocol over here, which helps. And then I'm not getting any of the alerts since we moved the Wi-Fi in here and we hardwired everything. Everything has been pretty tight on the upload.
No, it looks great.
Thank
really
you.
Good.
Thank you. The Instagram I still don't get.
I don't get it either. I just post pictures that I draw once in a while, and that's it.
How are things with you?
I had an abstracted flamingo I put up the other day that my wife goes, "What the hell is that?"
Are you just dreaming of being in Florida?
No, I'm working on a book, and in the book there's abstract art in the background of my animals talking to each other. So, one of my friends that I work with is really into, one of my small friends that I work with is really into flamingos, so I figured I'd put that in the book for him. So,
can we promote any of your children's books, where people can buy them? Are they on Amazon? What's the deal?
They're on Amazon. If you look up Skip Ploss on Amazon, you will get them all.
PLOSS?
Yes, PLOSS. I've been doing it for I've been doing it for as long as I've been working at Miller Driscoll. Because kids amaze me, and what they get amazes me, and all the stories that I write everything that I've done has come from interaction with kids.
Wow. That's amazing. I met you when you were doing children's theater. So, I mean,
yes.
you have always been inspiring young minds as far as I've known you.
Yeah, what's funny is my dad did too, and I didn't realize until recently that I had fallen into the same thing that my dad did.
What made you realize it? Life? Age?
Yeah, just life.
Reflection?
Life in general. Turning 60, falling apart. You know how it is.
I started falling apart at 35, so I hear you. This one over here.
I hit 40, it was like I hit 40 and somebody hit a light switch, so body parts start falling off and stuff, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how much regeneration I used to do of my own body. I didn't know how many cells I used to remake and how much energy and all this stuff until you hit 40, and then somehow that part of the factory shuts down.
They shut it down.
And then you're
turn into a boutique.
Yeah, it's like
a boutique selling designer muffins or something like that. And then you're done, yeah.
If I have a designer muffin, it stays with me for 2 weeks.
That's true.
Unless it's a brand muffin.
Like 4 days.
Oh man, what's going on at Miller Driscoll? Are you back in school yet, or is that happening? Are they thinking about it?
We've been back for the whole time. Well, we've been back for the majority of the year, but we've been hybrid, 2 on, 1 off, 2 on. So we go back full 5 days after our spring break in April. So
is the reason for the hybrid wipe down sessions in between? Is that the idea? Just gapping?
Yeah, it was basically deep cleaning of the building on Wednesdays, where they would go through and they would just literally clean every last little inch of it, and then they do a really good job every day. They have, I guess, 2 or 3 crews at night to come in and wipe every surface down and clean everything. And they do it during the day too. They're constantly wiping down door handles and wiping down bathrooms and cleaning bathrooms up 3, 4, 5 times a day. So
wow,
they've done a really good job of it. I mean, they really have. So we've been good, sort of knock on wood so far. And I've had shot 1. I get shot 2 in a couple weeks.
That was going to be my question. What's the immunization game going on over there on the East Coast?
We're good. I mean, Connecticut is I think it's 55 and up now, and all the teachers, we have clinics in town now just for educators. Just for the
fantastic. You're a kind of a first responder in a weird way.
Yeah, we've always kind of felt that way. I mean, we sort of, we know that I realize I'm so close to my phone, my giant head is filling up the whole screen. We understand. I mean, I totally get that. Doctors and stuff like that are certainly first responders. But we're definitely
Tier 1, I would say. Tier 1 folk.
yeah, I would say that. And so we got it pretty quick. When they opened it up to 60 and up, I think they opened it up to teachers too. So
I think what we have here
how
is
about you guys?
It's everything's a hassle, but it looks to be opening up and becoming a little bit easier. When it comes to I don't remember what I was gonna say. It wasn't important. But
Mom's good though.
Mom is good. Mom is healthy. When I talked to her the other day, she had just had one, number one, and
Okay.
Dave had already had one, and Dave, I think maybe had even just had two or was just having his second one. So they're in the process. He's probably done already, and they're in Florida, so it's kind of it's almost different
so
rules.
She's not here anymore.
No. She's been in Florida for a handful of years, and it's almost like different rules down there.
Well, I've heard Pennsylvania's different too. One of my coworkers has parents in Pennsylvania, and they cannot get a shot to save their life. So, no pun intended. No.
Nice, yeah. I remember what I was going to say before. The thing with educators for me is, if this were a short-term battle, if this were like, it's going to be 2 weeks, a month, or whatever, yeah, okay. Well, educators are just sort of people with this. When we're talking a year, multiple years long, this is now the future of society, and you become insanely important in my eyes.
Well, I think that we are. Some of us more, some of us, not me, but some people more important than others. But yes.
No, you in the TV department specifically.
Yes, the TV department specifically. I gotta tell you, I think I said this before. We went virtual 100% this year, and we've got a studio that's set up that's got green screens and the whole thing, and two camera setups and stuff, and the editing process of that is, as you know, is difficult. I mean, it's time consuming. It's not difficult. It's time consuming. Well,
I don't know. I can't do that part. That's why I set it up so I don't have to.
You push a button, then you go load this here. Yes.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. I can switch multicam. I can do all this multicam stuff, which you can't see right now, but I'm switching on the show, and none of that would be. I couldn't put this show together by doing all the cuts afterwards. I couldn't do it. I don't have the brain for that.
Well, we don't set it up that way. We have an anchor desk with 4 kids at it, and they read off a prompter, and that's all one long continuous shot.
Oh, okay.
Unless we have to stop because it's a train wreck and we go back and pick up something or something, like that. But and that's just to make the kids look good. If the kid's stumbling over some word or something that they're having a tough time with, go back and pick it up. But for most cases, it's a straight through shot. And then we film in a different camera angle, a different green screen. We film birthdays. We announce all the birthdays on air every morning.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Do the kids like it as much as you do?
God forbid you miss one too. If you miss one, you hear about it. The kids stop saying, "Hey, it was my birthday today."
Do the kids dig it as much as I bet you do? I mean, I know how much I would dig it as an adult doing your job.
So. It's funny. I asked them. So we have 4 crews a year. This year is 30 kids a crew, but when we're in studio, it's 20. So we have 20 kids. 20 kids per session, 4 sessions per year. So we have 80 kids a year. We run through this. And I asked them at the end of every session, I say, what can we do better? What did you like? And this is K1 and 2. And what do you?
Gee whiz, they're babies.
Has this changed? Have you had any kind of fun experiences with us? And a bunch of times, kids will, like second graders especially, will say, I was stopped by a kindergarten class in the hallway that said that they saw me on the TV and one kid wanted my autograph.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Well, because at that age, they don't differentiate between TV and any other video thing that they see because it's all media to them. And It's all the same.
It's on the screen.
So whether it's downloaded from Vimeo or Blogger on their smartboard by their teacher or it's on ABC News, you're on TV to them, and they don't differentiate between levels of fame.
I do, and I think that's really awesome. That's the.
It's kind of cool.
It's really cool.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we sort of lose as an adult. That child, like it's almost naivete in a weird way.
But also the technology's changed. When
And innocence.
I grew up, we had 4 channels. and it was only on the box in the living room.
Yep. You're nailing it.
You know?
If you lived in a place with an aerial, you could have the UHF and VHF, but that was it.
Yeah, and they've got in the back seat, the back of their parents' driver's seat in the car, and
with the world's media, all the media in the world at their disposal.
Right. It's just it's really insane. But it's fun. It's different. I mean, I embrace it. I like playing with it and stuff like that. So it's good. You guys are good?
Yeah, we're fine. I just think of the kids at that age, like, where the hell does it go? What happens from there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they have access to everything at all times and they're making new stuff, like, where do we as a society go?
I think one thing you're going to get is a lot more creators.
I hope so.
I think you get a lot more creators, because I mean the gateways to public creation are down. Right, so anybody can film something. You and I are both perfect examples of that.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can film anything and post it up, and then you see if you find a market for it. And people can do it. You know, see it or like it or not like it or whatever. But you can throw stuff out there and try stuff, and just be creative. And I think these kids will be a lot more creative than we were.
I agree with that for sure. I'm assuming there'll be another renaissance. It just might be digital, which I don't know how I feel about that. But with it, I mean, in my mind, we're already in an ever-growing pond of content, right? Like this content it was a pond, then it was a lake, now it's becoming an ocean, and it's going to really become bigger than that. And it's exponential, of course. The more, COVID, for sure, everyone's got a home studio now, no matter what you do for a living. I almost wonder, like, YouTube's feeding my algorithm a lot of, like, here's what you do if you're starting a YouTube channel and the blah, blah, blah. In 2021, it's not too late, all that crazy stuff. I'm almost wondering, like, yeah, there'll be more content creators, but won't it be harder to find the Da Vinci's and the little geniuses and the Casey Neistats in the bunch or whomever, whatever the art is? Or does cream just rise to the top always?
So I watch a lot of YouTube. I don't watch a lot of network television. I watch a lot of creators and stuff like that. And you always will find one will just ping out of, it'll be linked out of as a follow up to something you watched or whatever. And I think you'll find stuff that way. And then there's always playing the algorithms and trying to get, I have noticed on YouTube lately that a lot of the creators I watch have had to go to almost clickbaity titles to get noticed. Yeah, me too. And that bothers me.
Me too.
Instead of saying, "Hey, we're driving our Jeep through the woods," they're like, "Oh my gosh, will we survive?" And I'm like, oh. Yeah.
No, I've seen a lot of that too.
You got a satellite phone and 30 gallons of water, you'll be fine.
No, it's interesting. It's interesting to watch what happens. I think the kids are going to be fine. I have total confidence in the kids. I think the adults, we're done fucking shit up. I think the kids are going to come in and fix it.
Well, that's the thing too. The guy, Brian Ennis, is the guy that I do this with. He's a second grade teacher, and so we're sort of co-advisors to this club and stuff. And one of the things that we've noticed this year was when the kids are not. Like when we're in the studio, we're cranking out content. We have 5 days of shows to do in a little over an hour and 15 minutes.
Wow.
And
wow.
So we're literally just like delivering the content and getting it done and getting it up. And what we've noticed this year is that when we send the scripts out to the kids, like what we have to say for that day, they run with it. And they will do some really creative stuff. And the parents have gotten involved, like, some of the dads have gotten involved in, like, different apps that they can do special effects and stuff. And we're getting some phenomenally creative clips back. And so we're trying to figure out how we can keep that going next year when we're, back in the studio, supposedly. So
that's awesome. That sounds very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So if they're running with it, then I guess it just comes down to let's watch and see what they do.
That's right. Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Yeah, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
That's right. Hashtag stay tuned. Yeah, so.
Well, love to the kids. Right, we love the kids. Love to you and Laura and everybody else.
Yeah. All right. I just wanted to pop in and say hi.
I'm so glad you did. Great to see you, man. We're about to sign off anyway.
You guys are awesome.
It's been long enough.
You guys are awesome.
Thanks, Dad.
Talk to you soon.
Now I have to figure out how to get out of here.
Yeah, if you figure it out, let me know, because I don't know how to either get these words off of your face and or to shut the thing off.
Well, that probably makes my face look better anyway, so.
Yeah, that's what I thought. No, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Right.
See you later.
See you later. All right, guys. Be safe.
Oh, then you can send invites to people? I don't know anything about any of this. This is awesome. I'll figure it all out. All right. Well, we did okay. Thank you to everybody who called in. That was actually really fun. I'm hoping we can do more of these. Thank you to Guards Rad. Thank you to Auto Kennel. Thank you to the Ed. Thank you to everybody who was there up at Breakfast Club for that video. That was really, really cool. And Guards Rad, man, you're killing it. Can't wait to see what we do with these shows. Radu's here. What's up, Radu? Oh, man, we miss you up at Breakfast Club, man. Hope you're doing well. And LASD Camaro's here. We'll see you up there soon, buddy. Okay, tomorrow's Good Vibes Breakfast Club. That's what we've got. It's Friday. No, there we go. There it is. It's Friday. And we'll be up there at Newcomb's Ranch, GVBC 9 to 11. And that's what's going on this weekend. I don't know what's happening. Upcoming guests coming in next week, though. We've got Cruising to Wellness. And then following that up, we've got Johnny Lieberman, Rob Corddry, and Jay Leno. Yeah, that's crazy. So it is what it is.
It's a good lineup.
All these people coming in this week. This month, rather. Good stuff. We love you at home. I love you. Sorry. We love you at home. Sorry. I'm talking too much. Did we get to everybody here? I think I did it right. We're good.
I think so. Just the ads for Cruising to Wellness.
Yep. Need a lift lately? Cruising to a healthy 2021 with Cruising to Wellness CBD. The cruise is with a Z. CruisingToWellness.com. CruisingToWellness.com.
CruisingToWellness.com.
Since we're doing them all, we were wrapping it up. We were out of here. This is Jay Ryan from Late Night Playset reminding you to please like, subscribe, and comment below. This feeds the internet algorithm and eventually us as well. Be a pal and please like, subscribe, and comment below. It'll be fire. Ask my friend Danny.
Get to smash that like button. Subscribe. We need some subbies. Come on, you can do it. Late night. Woo, good vibes.
I love him.
See, you made all that happen. It wouldn't have happened. I would have forgotten. Anyway, I love you. We love you. Please love one another. And we will see a lot of you tomorrow at Breakfast Club. The rest of you out there at some point. Love you. Now everything's moved. Where's the goodbye button? Here it is. See you later.